That is a good thing. So any additional, I don't know how to phrase that. Because they have a patent, it makes their item stronger, right? And so if you had one, it would definitely need to go in your sales pitch.
So could
Elizabeth.
they said it was actually safe?
Good. So any, I'm just gonna patent positive aspects. So anything that's gonna make your product stand out from the competition, okay? Whether it's you have a patent or it's environmentally safe or it's choke hazard free, stuff like that. Any positive aspects of yours against the competition. Eliza, did you have something to add? You had your hand raised earlier. McKinley?
So could we get like recommendations from all of you?
You could. Recommendations are good. I don't think I spelled that correctly. That's fine. You guys technically have recommendations already. What do you have that would be considered like a recommendation? Phoenix?
Maybe your badge because you were kind of hired.
Okay, possibly your badge. You're an employee, right? So you have some qualifications already. You do want to mention the company that you're with, for sure. And these two didn't, but you really should introduce yourselves, right? The thing with the Shark Tank scenario is the sharks already know who the people are, so they don't necessarily waste time on that. But you guys are going to be presenting to the CEO, who doesn't know you by face, and you're going to be presenting to the parents or potential investors, and they don't necessarily know you, right? So you will want to introduce your company and yourselves. Asher.
They also added like a bit of humor and a lot of like upbeat kind of stuff to it.
Okay, so that kind of flows into our strengths. What made their pitch successful? They had some humor, not over the top, but things that kind of sparked the shark's attention, right? You said humor and what else?
Just upbeat kind of stuff.
Upbeat,
like
energetic,
aspects.
right? Alex.
I just have a question. How long ago was that video made?
I'm not sure, because I've not actually seen this product in the stores.
Yeah, that's
While
what-
you
that's
guys
what
are
I'm
working on your pitches, I will look that up and see if I can do it for you. Remind me though when you guys start working independent. Okay.
For compliance,
Back to this.
they also like they like present they show that there's not like only one like type of it like.
So they showed their different varieties that are available, right? Options. So if some of, and I can't remember in this group particularly, but some of the toys that I've seen, they're like, oh, you can choose this one or this one or this one. So if you had different options, it would be a good idea to have a sample. Now, not necessarily like a whole extra prototype, but maybe if you have color varieties, you have like just a little additional piece that shows the color options available. Kind of like what they did with their flavor options, right? Excellent. McKinley.
Could we like draw the other?
Yeah, you could just add in a drawing that shows your prototype and the different options
Because
available.
we just did like the dragon on the picture and the dragon prototype, but then there's like all of these other animals too.
Yeah, so you could have just an extra poster, just a small one that shows your different options. Eliza.
Well, I was thinking like for their strengths, they weren't nervous, like
They were very confident, right? Okay, that is really important with any kind of public speaking, guys. We want to be confident. How many of you, when you stand up to do a presentation in class, get so nervous? What are some like telltale signs of being nervous? What happens to you, CJ?
You stutter and become hesitant.
Okay, you might stutter. It'll be a little hesitant. McKinley?
you like repeat the same thing like over and over.
Okay, so you kind of get lost in your prepared speech and that kind of goes with stuttering, right? Where you go back and you just can't find your groove, so you repeat yourself or you start to ramble. Kaden?
You look down.
Okay, the looking down, not making eye contact with the people you're talking to definitely makes you seem nervous. Or the flip side of that, looking up at the ceiling like the words are written on the ceiling for you, right? All of those are signs that you're nervous. Garrett?
Like that it was presented as well, like
Just not fluid in your
Yeah.
presentation, right? Good. Eliza?
Like getting like really quiet and talking fast.
Okay, so your voice might go softer because it's a way of hiding, but also the speeding up voice, that is what happens to me always. If I have to, even though I talk in class all the time, if I have to do like a public speaking thing, it's not good. I talk 90 miles an hour. Asher?
You're also like, you look paranoid, like you're like,
Okay, so you might get this shifty-eyed look. So anytime you're not, now guys, there's a difference between making eye contact and staring the person down. That is staring the person down, right? We don't want to do that because that's creepy. But you do want to make natural eye contact, and that includes looking away occasionally, but not looking at the floor, not looking at the ceiling, not looking clear to the side while you're trying to project your voice this way, but your face is going this way. Those are all problems. McKinley?
But you should have like multiple people.
Yeah, so you can,
presenting to.
you know, work your way around the group of people that you're presenting to, and then it's not, I'm staring this one person down. Okay, excellent. All right, so we want to make sure we're confident, and the way to get confident is that we're going to practice these sales pitches. Okay. I'm going to jump back to components real fast. Because we took the time to put our graphs on our posters, and because you guys conducted market surveys, do you think they need to make an appearance in your sales pitch? You want to have, so they have their patent to back them up with qualifications. We have our research, right? So you, at least one to two pieces of your data needs to be in your sales pitch. And it might just be that our research showed that 75% of kids enjoy building their own toys or something like that, depending on what your data was. Okay? But just a one sentence thing where you're going to put your research in. Okay, anything else on the strengths that you guys noticed? Phoenix?
Well, they kind of said like why a patent was useful.
Okay, so they didn't just leave it as we have this, they explained it, right? So anytime you list like your positive aspects, make sure you explain them, expound on it, okay? All right, we're just gonna go very, very quickly through and highlight some of the other aspects of a sales pitch, okay? So these are referred to as elevator pitches. So how to craft a killer elevator pitch. Does anybody have an idea why you think they might be called elevator pitches? Where does that even come from? Garrett, what do you think?
like an elevator, like slowly, like getting like better, like escalating.
Okay, so escalating, I like that. CJ, what were you gonna say?
Basically what Garrett said. Takes out their elevator.
Okay. Guys, how long are you on an elevator for typically?
Like
About a minute.
About a minute, 30 seconds, depending on how many floors you're going up. It might be 30 seconds, it might even only be 10. But the idea behind an elevator pitch is that it's quick, it's concise, and it's informative so that you could deliver your sales pitch while you're riding an elevator to the next floor. Okay?
So you're just gonna go into a hotel